This is Braggins Adventures. Hey everybody, Andrew with Braggins Adventures, and today we are going to check out the Majestic Garden Anaheim Hotel. We had stayed here pre-COVID. No, sorry, pre-vlog. Post-COVID, but pre-vlog. And obviously didn't record it because we didn't know we were going to have a travel vlog. But we had a really good time. We stayed for a weekend. So we thought we should stay here again and kind of review it for you guys. I gotta tell you right now though, our second just as good as the first, and we're gonna try to figure out a time to go stay here for a weekend where we actually stay here and eat here more meals, because there's a wide variety of dining options at this hotel. It's a very nice lobby space. There are tons of seating areas, a little kids area to watch TV there, a computer area for the adults, a couple of different lounges where you could just kick back in chairs and enjoy that fish tank. Just literally a ton of different seating areas. It's insane how huge this lobby is. So this used to be the Sheraton, and when they dropped the Sheraton name, it saved them like, I don't want to over exaggerate, but I want to say millions, because they don't have to adhere to Sheraton's rules now, and they can put that money back into the property, which is what they're doing. They have this gorgeous fitness center. They call it the Health Club. The whole hotel's kind of themed like medievally princessy castle kind of thing. What Alyssa and I said about this spot is they really get your magic started before you even get to the Disney park. So it's a great complement to your Disney vacation. On the second floor, they have this whole, almost the entire, wing is dedicated to conference spaces, banquet halls, that kind of thing. So you can rent spaces out here. You're super close to the park, though I would not call it walking distance, even though you're right behind it, because there's cast member lots and buildings between you and the park. Best to take their complimentary shuttle, which runs every 30 minutes. All right, let's start back with some of the dining options. We're going to start in the deli, which is their gift shop / quick bite location. The gift shop's got a lot of stuff in it, plenty of things for you, and then the deli has a lot of stuff in it. You can grab quick to go sandwiches or hot fresh breakfast items here, as well as ramen dishes here, actual ramen dishes. While you can get the instant lunches here, that's not what I'm talking about. Plenty of beverage options, some wine, some beers, that kind of thing. Little seating spot in there as well. Then they've got Hanagi, which is open only in the evenings. We did not get a chance to dine in there, but it's their Japanese restaurant. And then their main cafe, which we actually dined at for breakfast. We had their breakfast buffet. Now, last time we stayed here, we did grab some late night fried snacks, but that was quite frankly a long time ago, and I'm not going to review them for you now. What I am going to review is the breakfast buffet. Now, I pre-purchased this when I booked the room. Typically, this is $20 a person for this breakfast buffet, but they have packages on their website where if you pre-book, it comes out to only $10 a person. I do think there's great value here at $10 a person. Yeah, I guess it's a $20 buffet. You're close to Disneyland. It's kind of the same stuff, though, that's at every other buffet, many of which are complimentary. So you gotta weigh the good and the bad. Scrambled eggs are absolutely horrible. They're powdered, gross scrambled eggs. If you want a fresh egg, though, you can add an omelet to your buffet order for an additional charge of $3, or just go to the deli and they'll make you fresh eggs of any kind that you want. The French toast is one of the winners here. That French toast is absolutely amazing. The bacon was crispy. The potatoes, while not crispy, were very well seasoned. But the French toast is by far our winner here. Croissants were, they were kind of meh croissants. However, the other breakfast pastries were very, very tasty. I'm sure they're prepackaged, but they tasted fresh, and that's what matters, right? Again, though, please steer clear of the eggs. Neither one of us enjoy the eggs. And I guess, yeah, I'm pretty picky about eggs, but I'm not that picky, I don't think. Not good. Just not good eggs. Everything else on the buffet was fine. Serviceable at the least, and really delicious at the best, especially that French toast, but avoid eggs. They also have a weird salad bar with the breakfast buffet. It's not a brunch buffet, mind you. It's just a breakfast buffet, but you can get yourself a green salad, a simple iceberg salad if you want. That's not my thing at 7 o'clock in the morning, but it might be yours, and I'm not here to judge. Service here was amazing. Super friendly staff. In fact, So friendly that our waiter, when we were done eating, he goes, "Hey, you got to come check out the family of ducks." And I'm gonna get to those ducks in a minute. But I just want to point out that the service was really friendly as far as he didn't have to do that, and I don't think he did it for anybody else in the space. They all, of course, saw us going out and filming ducks, and I'm sure they got to see it as well. Really nice, large pool area. We didn't have time to partake in the pool in either of our visits, but I do plan on doing it on a future visit. It's really big for, you don't realize it's that big because this isn't a name brand hotel anymore. So you kind of forget that there's stuff back there. All right. So I have these cute signs, right, in all the hallways that lead out to the courtyards because there is this family of ducks that comes back every year and then they have more ducklings and then they come back every year and they have more ducklings. And they like cater the grounds for them. There's little slides into baby pools everywhere that they get to play in. Don't disturb them. I stood there and the ducks approached me. I did not approach the ducks. Don't disturb the ducks. They're ducklings. They're learning. But man, that was so cool. Anyway, there's all these landscaped areas to walk around. It's kind of a weird shaped building, and like you sometimes have to go in and then go back out to get to a new gardenscape area, but that kind of made for a fun adventure. Lots of places to walk around, grab your cup of coffee maybe from the deli, and just go enjoy nature. It's just really beautiful. It's really well maintained as well. And it does look like they have this wedding chapel spot in the middle that you can rent out and get married here. It's definitely beautiful grounds. As a wedding planner, I would encourage clients to go here for sure. Just one of the better like lower end hotels. I don't want, not lower end, budget. Let's use the word budget. And I'm not saying this place is cheap, but next to Disneyland, yeah, relatively inexpensive. One of our favorite spots was actually right below our window here, and it's this koi pond where the family of ducks likes to hang out. And them and the koi get along fine, I guess. But you see the little ramp that they put into the koi pond so the ducklings can get in and out. How adorable is that? I mean, like, they take good care. I also noticed from our room that a maintenance worker was, there's a trash can you see in the top right corner there. He was changing the bag out, but the family of ducklings was there. So most of us, when we change a trash bag out, we give it that big hefty shake to get the wind in there to open it up. He didn't do that because he didn't want to scare the ducklings. You see him like gently sticking his hand in the bag and like slowly prying it open as to not make any noise. I just think that's a lot of care and consideration. All right, that staircase you just saw is the weird thing about this hotel. So the elevator goes up to one flight, but then that flight splits to floor 2 or floor 3. You still have to walk up some stairs to go either up to your room on 3 or down to your room on 2, and I've stayed on both floors. So that is a little strange. Just do keep that in mind. You'll want to stay on the first floor if you have accessibility issues. All right, sorry guys, I got a little behind there. We're in the room now. I have to say these are some of my favorite rooms at any hotel we've stayed in. They are massive. They're all suites. Just gigantic. You have huge seating areas, beautiful amenities, a giant bed. Just, it's a lovely, lovely room. You don't feel like you're cramming into a motel necessarily. You feel like you're kind of like having this relaxing vacation. And again, it helps start that Disney magic before you even get into the parks. And I do want to mention, I feel that way about their customer service too. They're all kind of like Disney cast members in a way, at least as far as their behavior goes. The bathroom was nice enough here. The tub was a little deep for me. The shower head was at a good height for someone of my height, which again, I appreciate that. I am glad for those bars at my age now. Because it can get a little slippy. They've got nice amenities. I'm not sure what the brand they use is, but they work for me. So I mean, you know how Alyssa feels about that kind of stuff, but I like it. I also love like the forest wallpaper. It's just kind of muted and back there, but it just adds to it. This gorgeous seating area. If you've got a large group, you want to sit around and maybe play a card game or something, that's great use of it. I remember us doing that back in 2021. We went with my parents and spent the weekend here, and that was perfect use of that table. Nice gigantic bed, really soft bed. I'm not a huge fan of the pillows on this particular bed because they are very flat, and I'm going to show you that later in the video. I just want to mention it now while it's fresh in my head. A decent TV. I do like the swivel. Anytime a hotel room puts the effort into having the TV swivel so that you can watch it from the desk area like Alyssa is, because we were doing a little bit of work on this trip as well as far as video editing goes. They do have a mini fridge in here as well, which is always nice, and it is truly a mini fridge, guys. Don't expect a whole lot of space here. It holds our hotel whiskey and some bottles of water, and that's about it. Overall, it's a really decent room for the price. You can't beat the location. It's a real quick free shuttle ride that runs every 30 minutes. They drop you off over where all the shuttles do. One weird thing about this spot is this image right here. It's just a little note that talks about how the employees all have personal safety devices because Anaheim City Code says it's illegal to mistreat employees. Just think that's weird. I've never seen that in any of my other Anaheim hotels, so I just wanted to point it out. Anyway, this lamp placement's also a little strange right in front of this mirror. Oh, there I am. Hey, you know, just a couple of strange design choices. Not the worst thing though. All right, back to the pillows though. Now I'm really on. So this is 2 pillows stacked on top of each other. This is what I slept on. And then that's a bottle of water for your reference. Now my pillows at home, one pillow is about the height of a bottle of water, but they don't flatten. It stays that height all night and then my head. You know, I'm just not used to it. I appreciate the fact that they put these power strips on the other side of the bed, but I think it could have been done neater. I also think it's weird there's not an actual outlet anywhere near the desk. There's one behind it over here, but to run that cable across that space, you're going to trip over it. How do I know that? Because I did trip over it. There is an outlet behind the chair in the sitting area, and then there's this one behind the couch that you're never ever going to notice or get to. So there are plenty of plugs, they're just strange. I did appreciate this old Mickey Mouse newspaper as a piece of art in the room, again helping to define that magic before you even get into the parks. I do enjoy this spot, I think it's worth checking out. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next adventure. Bye!